Hello and welcome to my review of Before the Echo. Wait, is that the right name? You sure? Weird, I could have sworn it was called something else. Oh well, let's take a look at this game before I forget anything else about it. Before the Echo is a rhythm game made by Iridium Studios. Oh good, maybe this game can fill the void while I wait for Project Mirai. It was released in 2011 and was originally named Sequence. It was renamed earlier this year due to a legal claim. The game starts off with our main character, Kai, waking up in a mysterious tower without remembering how he got there. A woman starts to talk to him over an intercom. The woman, Naya, explains that she's supposed to be his guide through the tower. And just be aware that these two might be the sassiest main characters in video game history.
So we're done?
Nuh-uh. What's a class without a final exam?
Good one.
On a scale of 1 to stop whining, shut your face.
The tower also seems to be infested with monsters and the like that want to attack you. Your goal is to make it through the 7 levels of the tower without dying. You fight back against the monsters by tapping out the correct arrow keys in rhythm with songs. But forget whatever you're expecting, because it's not about just playing out the songs to beat the monsters. The battle screen has 3 fields that you switch between using Q and E. There's the defense field, where attacks come in the form of arrow key prompts called gems. You have to hit the arrow keys at the right time to block the attacks. There are also different colored gems that do more damage if you miss them. You fight back by casting spells. You cast spells by hitting the number keys and perform them with the arrow keys. If you do it right, you attack the enemy. If you fail, nothing happens and you waste mana. Which takes us to the third field. You need mana to cast spells, cause nothing's ever free, am I right? In the mana field, you hit the keys to collect it. There's no penalty for missing arrows in this field, so you only go to it when you need mana. If that sounds too easy, don't worry, because it's not. Like I said, you're playing to the rhythm of a song. The battle lasts until you win, you lose all your HP, or the song ends. If you don't beat the enemy before the song ends, you lose. But you do get experience points even when you lose, so it's not all bad. So you just battle your way through the tower and that's it, right? Nope. See, this game isn't just rhythm-based, it's also an RPG, so every enemy you fight has specific things that they drop. Only problem is, they don't drop these items all the time. There's only a certain % chance they'll drop them. You use these items to create other stuff, like spell scrolls, armor, and internet references. You'll also need to use the items to create a key to open the door to the next level. You do this by synthesizing them, which costs XP. But it couldn't stop there, because there's only a possibility that it'll actually work. You have to spend more XP to raise the percentage of success. If it doesn't work, you'll lose all your XP for nothing. And your goddamn patience if it happens too often. You can't even raise the percentage to 100, it stops at 95. By the way, you do all this in a safe room that each level conveniently has, which leads me to an issue I had with it. The menu. We couldn't just have a list, could we? No, instead the menu has to look like it belongs in a Kinect game, and when you exit out of any of the options, it defaults back to the battle option. I know, I'm nitpicking. Fine, if the game wants me to battle so much, then let's go. Okay, that's a bit odd. This is starting to feel like a very bizarre visual novel. Yeah, so you just select what monster you want to battle. Each monster has a certain song for its battle. These songs are reused a few times, but I'll give it a pass on that because they sound pretty good and you'll be listening to them over and over again anyway while you're fighting the same enemy a bunch of times to get a certain item. Alright, so it's a touch repetitive, but here's something that switches things up a bit. Every time you finish a level by unlocking the door, you face off with one of the guardians. No, not those guardians, or those. You fight one of the guardians of the tower, and the guardians are the best part of the game. I'm not kidding. They are absolutely hilarious. They're only in the game briefly, but I think they're all great. Not convinced? One of them is voiced by Patrick Seitz.
Those up top thought he was having too easy a time, so they asked me to intervene. You're down another free pass, Kai. Only one left.
I mean, granted, it's kind of a joke how easy it is to recognize his voice, but he's still cool. Anyone else looking forward to the next English dub of Italia? Yeah, I watched the dubbed episodes, what about it? In the end, I guess the main question for this game is it fun, and is the music good? Yes, and I think so. I enjoyed the music in this game, but it's up to you if my opinion on music is worth anything, because one of my favorite singers isn't even a real person. Okay, my inner weeb is starting to show. I think that's enough. So I think this game is good. The battle system is fun, and it's pretty creative. The story is a bit absurd, but it is really funny. This game is about $5 on Steam, and I'd say it's totally worth it. And that's all I've got for now. The next review will probably be one of the suggestions from you guys. You've been giving me a lot to work with lately, so thank you. Whatever I end up playing, the next review will be posted soon. I promise. And thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.